Hello, I'm Ikkcicle. Let's go make a sculk sensor that's waterlogged. But first, let me show you my house real quick. Here's a trapdoor that leads down into the mines. I will splash into the water so I don't die. And you can see it's decent, but I want an alarm system in here. So let's quickly go up this tunnel of water. Nice, I'm back in my house. I want to show you the one I made in the picture first, otherwise it feels like a con. The sculk sensor goes in water like that. See how it makes that annoying sound? When it's in the water, it doesn't make an annoying sound. Now what I want to do is chip away all of the ground underneath and add a little redstone trail so it activates. See, it switches on, but it doesn't go it's no sound. Oh no, the redstone. What I want to do now, look, is put some glass all the way around it and fix this redstone trail that I destroyed. Now it's going to activate, and you can see it activating. Here, I'm just going to pop out another piece, put in a emerald block and a note block. Now it will activate every time it hears a sound. That's the basics of this alarm system, but it's not activating enough times to indicate help me, help me. So let's just chip away some of this glass and put in a comparator. Turn the comparator on and link the comparator to itself using a redstone repeater. See, it activates 3 times or 4 times. Now what I want to do is tidy it all up using lime green concrete so you can see it working a little bit better. And it looks like the thumbnail, so I'm not conning anybody. That looks really good. And it works. You know, every time it hears a sound, it goes beep, 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 beep. And I like the sound of the emerald music blocks. They do sound really good. Underneath, there's nothing there, look. The water doesn't leak through, so I'm going to get wool for the floor. Make that nice and tidy. That looks pretty cool. It's not exactly like the thumbnail because I made this afterwards. I thought the thumbnail looked really cool for the video. And then I thought, oh, hang on a minute. I better not trick the audience. I better build it and make it look real good like this. And it does, doesn't it? I'm quite happy with this. Pop in some more concrete powder. The lime one looks good. And that's pretty much the foundation of what I'm going to do. But I'm also going to add some extra elements to this. Whoops, I better put the rest of the glass in. You can hear the other one around the corner. That's the one I've already pre-built. Now I'm going to show you exactly what I do to build this in a bigger system. So you see, I have a trench system, and I'm going to put the exact same things in. Water bucket and sculk sensor so it doesn't activate. Nobody can hear it going blah, blah, blah. And then I'm just going to put in the redstone dust underneath. And I want to have loads of these around my house. They should activate anytime somebody's sneaking around my house. So quickly going to go through, add that bit of redstone and stick in another water bucket and sculk sensor. I like how if you waterlog them, they don't make any sound because it's really annoying. Put the redstone dust underneath, stick it in, and then go around to the next one and build all of these nice little trails. There needs to be enough sculk sensors along the entire network, around the house basically. If anybody comes to my house, they're going to get a rude awakening because I'm going to come upstairs and kill them. So put the bucket in and then the sensor, destroy the blocks underneath, both sides, and then put the redstone back in. Now the sensor network is activated a little bit. Cool. I'm quite happy with that. Go back round with the redstone dust. Make sure every corner of the house is covered with sculk sensors. So once again, build it up, put the water bucket in, and the sculk sensor. It's very easy, really. I've also added some sculk sensors around the side of the house in the middle bit near the doors and the windows. That's to make sure it's super saturated. On the network somewhere, I've put in an emerald block and a note block. That's to make sure it works. Here I'm going to put the redstone repeaters and then loop it back on itself. So when the sculk sensors detect me running around, it will activate 3 times. It's a little bit too slow. I might take one of those repeaters out. But that alarm system is working and it's going a lot. Yeah, look at that. Something's moving and it must be me. Oh dear. That works. I'm liking that. It's pretty good. All of the sculk sensors are activating around the entire building, you see. That one just popped. And then around here is popping as well. Whoa. Too much sound. I'm loving it. Now, that's really good. Everything's working. Very happy with that. So what I need to do is put this underground. I'm just going to cover the entire mechanism real quick and then start working on a cascade. I'll show you exactly what a cascade is. I need to send the redstone signal downstairs to my little basement area. I could just build a staircase of redstone, but that will require repeaters and it's going to be a mess. So you need to make a cascade like this. Here you need to pop out those blocks, and here you need to pop out those blocks. Then put yourself some redstone dust on all of the blocks. Easy peasy. And some redstone torches on the inside of the blocks as well. Notice how they're all turning off when you do that. The one underneath is turning off. This way, the signal will go down the network. If I put in a few blocks and a lever, switch the lever, the signal goes down. You see, it changes down. It doesn't work up though, so I've got to be careful with that. That did actually confuse me. Here is my cascade in the house. It's going all the way to the bottom into my basement, and it's good. So underneath in the basement, I want to build an alarm system as well. I've got an alarm system in the house, and the same thing will be here. Just a comparator, a repeater, and a bit of redstone, so it signals itself. On top of this one, I'm going to put an emerald block and a note block. That's my alarm system pretty much. Let's quickly whiz up the water at 300% speed, by the way. I'm not doing this at full speed. And then there we go. The alarm system's working. I'm going to stick some sheep in so they always activate all the time. Let's go back into the trapdoor, fall down. Splash. Here I am. Wait for the signal to come downstairs. Alert, alert. Somebody's in the house. Somebody's upstairs. Quick. What do I do? Quick, grab a sword, grab a sword, grab a sword. Let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Get in the tunnel, whiz up at 300% speed. Here I am. Yeah. Okay, go outside. What's alerted me? Oh, sheep. Okay, no dangers there. Pretty good, huh? This system's fancy. I'm enjoying this. It's very basic, but I like it. Sculk sensors that don't make any sound underground while they activate at the presence of bad guys. Pretty good. Let's kill all those sheep. Now that all the sheep are dead, I'm going to try it with skeletons as well. Let's turn it to nighttime so they don't die. Stick some skeletons outside my house. The alarm's going crazy. Quick, let's go underground. Let's go underground. Straight down to the bottom. Wait for the sound to reach the bottom. Oh, there must be something happening. There must be something happening. Good. If you've liked this video, subscribe, send me a comment. I'm quite happy about making this. It was quite fun to do, to be honest. The cascade of redstone torches downstairs was really, really difficult to do because I kept confusing myself. I didn't have to do this, but I did it in the end. I managed to fix it. Yeah, if you have any comments about it, let me know. It works. It's a little bit tetchy at times. It sometimes doesn't detect like a sheep, but it does detect bees as well, which is kind of funny. I think this is an incredible redstone device you can have to your house. An alarm system is kind of useless, but that's what I'm here to do, make silly things. Look at that. Yeah, it works. And you can see up the tube, the signal's coming down again and again. What? See you next time.